Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to take a look at what is coming your way, something you may or may not even know. We're going to start off with taking a look at your overall energy, and then what is coming your way, how does it benefit you, what is the challenge, and then get you some advice. You have a lot going on here. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull all the cards to start because when I did Aries, I found it offered a lot more clarity to have everything right out here in front of me. But I will tell you that your overall energy, you have the fire ant, the shark, and the octopus. I think you get a lot of cards because I'm recording this on what is today, the 11th. There's, that's kind of almost a gateway energy, but the North Node, it's in your sign, just got there, and there is a lot of redefining of things going on in your life. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's take a look at this fire ant and this shark. The octopus just means, to me, like you got a lot of things going on, right? The octopus's head is all lit up. So it's this energy of analyzing and thinking and trying to keep all the pieces together and doing all the stuff. It feels very much like Eight of Wands energy to me, even though it's a water sign. It feels like you have a lot of things going on all at once, and just trying to keep them all in balance. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Taurus, it feels like I see that every time I do your readings these days. All right. So, shark and the anteater. Not the anteater. Oh, that's interesting that I said that. Okay, the shark. Trying to find a place where you can see it. It's kind of hard. Okay, the shark. The shark is an apex predator for sure, right? When you have the shark going on as your overall energy, it's almost as though you are in survival mode. Okay. You're in survival mode, but I think you're in survival mode because you have a lot going on. I don't know that this is actually anybody or anything coming after you, except that it feels like everything is coming after you. Because here, we've got the octopus all lit up here in the head, and it's busy trying to keep everything together, And these fire ants, they're converging. They're moving toward the center here, which is where all of the same kind of energy that you have going on here, right? So it's the yellow of the solar plexus. So this is your self-confidence and the energy from where you shine out into the world. It's your sacral chakra because we have the orange there, and this is where you're trying to create something. And your root chakra where you're trying to feel safe and secure and trying to just get all your needs met. And I feel like you feel a little under fire. Right? I think you feel like you're under attack and you're just trying to keep everything moving. But I got great news for you because what's coming toward you is freaking amazing. We've got Lassette. Lassette's looking to the future. She is leaning on a gnome. The gnome doesn't seem to mind. He's laughing. It's like leaning into your wisdom and your sense of joy. right? Leaning into what makes you happy because you have, okay, so this is the Fairy Oracle. One of the first decks I bought like 8 years ago, something like that. I love this deck. And you got two of the chalices, which is just bizarre that they would come out like this. So you have the Singer of Intuition and the Guardian at the Gate. The Guardian at the Gate. You're walking through a portal. It could totally be this North Node thing. Look, the light is coming down right here and flowing over you. That eclipse that happened in November, like November 17th or something like that, in your sign, that was aligned with the Palladian energy, same energy that's over the pyramids. And it feels like that was the gateway. And you're being initiated in. And it's almost like they're looking forward to seeing you come in, to see what you do. You have a lot going on. Because the challenge is the Six of Autumn, the Six of Pentacles. The challenge is, how do you create balance? How do you not give away too much of your, how do you keep all of these arms moving in the same direction, right? An octopus needs things moving together in order to swim through the water. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. That's the challenge. The challenge is give and take in balance. A shark does not give and take in balance. Just takes. He's apex. The fire ants, they work collaboratively for a whole community. I feel like you're working really hard trying to make a lot of people happy, either at work or at home. It feels like you've got so much on your plate, so much on your mind, trying to keep all the pieces together. And it's hard because the difficulty is finding the balance. But here's what the good news. If you can figure out how to find the balance, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. They're called summer in this deck. But it's the beginning that leads to actual emotional fulfillment. We have these water signs going on here. This is the initiation. You have the Singer of Initiation, the Ace. The Singer of Initiation. And the gateway energy almost feels like you're stepping through a portal that's going to lead you to the 10. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. And I literally think it's all of those opportunities right there. Now, it could be that you're like, I'm happy in my relationship, but I think it levels up when you find more of a balance. If your current relationship has been feeling a little stagnant, it's an opportunity to pour a little bit more into it so you get a little more out of it. If you feel like you've been doing all the pouring, then it's time to ask. Because you have an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust coming your way. This is the opportunity, and this is the challenge, is to find the balance to get there. Advice from Spirit is Uranus and Taurus. The advice from Spirit is disruption. The advice from Spirit is things are changing, but you're being asked to trust it because you have the trust card. This trust is in a dry riverbed. And the disruption is like a big flood. I think it allows the emotional waters to fill up. right? We have so much water energy here. A disruption that's going to change the way things are to bring things back into balance. Oh my gosh. Okay, so kind of like, well, they've dammed it up now, like, but up until a few years ago, the Nile would flood every year. Almost, like, literally, they set their calendar by it. And so this disruption for 3 months where everything just flooded everything allowed the ground to be fertile and brought all the nutrients they needed in order to produce and grow what they needed to live on. The Nile fed Egypt. And so it was the disruption of the flooding that brought this satisfaction, the emotional energy, the waters that fed. You have here the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake. Probably one of my favorite cards in any of my decks. The Lady of the Lake, that's her sword of truth. If you know the story of Merlin, King Arthur, that's the Lady of the Lake. She brings the sword back, right? It's the sword of truth. It is self-respect, creating the balance. It is wisdom. It is knowing what your absolute truth is. This does not work for me. I'm out of balance. This is what I would really like to feel in balance. This is how I feel safe and secure. This is how I feel loved. Venus is going through this huge retrograde right now. She goes direct on the 29th. Venus is about relationships. Venus is about love. She's about the divine feminine energy. She is about things of beauty. She's about finances. She's about self-respect and self-esteem. She's about the divine feminine energy. And I want to say one more time, she is about love. Love of self and love you give to others. Because really, in the final analysis, there's nothing more important in the world than love. Probably in the universe. The seen and unseen universe, they're saying. Nothing more important than love. It is the greatest thing. And Venus rules that, and she rules your sign. You have an opportunity here. Look, it looks like a chalice, right? It looks like this Ace of Cups, Ace of Summer. You have an opportunity to step through a gateway. How do you get there? You create some balance. You trust that whatever is disruptive. So when you change course, whatever changes you're making, they're necessary in order to bring in the flood that creates the balance, that creates the fertile ground. And so trusting the process. Trusting the process. What is your truth? What do you need? It's time to speak up. If you don't speak up to others, at least speak it to yourself so that you know. So, what is coming for you? Opportunity to create emotional balance and happiness in your life. But it's necessary for you to make some changes based on what is true for you. All right? All right, Taurus. Please take good care. I am on Facebook every day if you'd like a little guidance over there. You can catch me on YouTube a lot. I do have a membership portal on here now with extra content. But if you would just hit the thumbs up or leave a comment, that does so much to support this channel. I appreciate it so much when you take the time to do that. And I really want to take a moment to thank you for allowing me to do this work. This is the stuff that I get up in the morning for. I have my other job that I do, but this is what gets me out of bed in the morning. So thank you. And you guys take good care. I'll talk to you soon.